While I'm keeping an eye on every player, Wiser controls every room.
Well, Rob, you must be so proud of that performance, but so gutted, I guess, by that last few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough now, isn't it? But it's weirdly, is it less a marker of the kind of season we're going to have, where we're going to get, we're going to have some tough things that we're going to have to fight through, and eventually it's going to make us stronger. That's what it feels like a little bit. It feels like we've got a group of guys who are going to either come through it like the old steel coming through a furnace, and we're going to come tough through it all, because that's what it feels like. So we've worked extremely hard today. We've had kind of disruptions through the week, and we've come very close to winning an important game, and we've come up short in the last second. And I think what we've got to be careful of now is that we just talk about it in the coaching room. I've just been saying to the coaches, every moment in that last 10 minutes is going to feel like the moment that lost us the game. That's never the truth. There's been loads of moments in that game. They all add up the same, but the big ones all feel like they've happened in the last 5 or 10 minutes. So anywhere we've lost the ball, or anywhere we've not scored not dotted the try down or given up a pen, they'll all feel like the defining moment, and probably individually any one of them going the other way and we win the game. So it feels tough, but at the same time, you've got to be hugely proud of some of the guys. David Jenkins stepping in and doing 80 minutes the way he did. Potentially wins us the game with his last pass there to Tom Hendrickson, and it hasn't quite come off for him. But you look overall, and there's got to be a lot of positives when we can put a group of players out like that who are going to fight, and then you're going to bump 7 or 8 internationals on top, and then you've got 4 or 5 international quality players injured. It's got to feel positive that if we stay in the fight, we've still got a chance no matter what happens.
I think 17 front-line players, I counted you were missing, 5 front-row replacements on the bench. To be 21-8 up at half-time has been delighted.
Listen, I just think the boys have done exceptionally well. They've made mistakes, and some of them are frustrating, but young guys will make mistakes, and when you're fighting, you'll make mistakes. And I want to focus on just how hard they've worked and how hard they've fought. And I've just said to the guys, definition of a beaten man is someone who stops fighting, and we never stop fighting, so we're not a beaten team yet. That
will mean a lot to some of those players in months, years to come. Wonder what they've learned today.
We've taken a lot of pain with a lot of players over the years. I actually said to the lads, we lost a Heineken Cup quarter-final away at Wasps with a fully loaded Exeter Chiefs team against a fully loaded Wasps side, and we lost with a conversion, last kick of the game. And that drove us. That was one of the factors that drove us on to winning the Heineken Cup. That pain from that, and wanting to be there again and wanting to prove things right, is one of those big factors. We've got to try and use today with this group of players as something that drives them onto new and better things.
I thought Rondona, he went off for HIA, but he came back on. He was one of your heroes.
He grew through the game, didn't he? And I thought Richard Capstick in the back row had a very good game. As ever, Yanis looked like a man mountain out there, didn't he? A young guy like Dafford stepping in and doing fantastically well. These guys, they've done exceptionally well today. And I think, all I'd like to do is just keep giving them credit for how they're turning up and how much they're fighting, and we've got to do it all again next week.
I'm going to say, you're going to get any back or many back for next week?
Well, I mean, hopefully Don Armour will pass his HIA, the HIA situation, and I think that'll probably be it. So we'll have to go from there.
Well, congratulations, fantastic performance, Rob.
All right, thanks very much.